Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and this is my YouTube channel. Now, I've got a story time for you. Okay, very seldom I tell you about my dreams, but this dream was really kind of cool. All right. Now, I've learned to kind of interpret my dreams, over the years. Okay, but before I go on, let me say hello to all my subscribers, my new and existing subscribers, past subscribers, all right? And also, I ask you if you'd like to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, as well as share it. It's up to you. All right, now I'll give you time to get your drink. I got my coffee. Right now, this is one of my favorite places to get coffee, as well as Sheets. Sheets is a really good place to get coffee. All right. Sheets, as well as Pandera bread. Oh, I'm starting to like their coffee too. And you know Dunkin' Donuts, boy. Ooh, they do coffee right. Okay. So those are three, Sheets number one. And no, this is not a paid advertisement. So, all right. So, let's get on with the story time, shall we? All right. Now, I had this dream, and it was one of those dreams in which, like you live in this reality, and then you go to sleep, and you end up waking up tired because you felt like you were living in two different realities. And I've learned in my dreams that, like if I was dreaming myself as being a younger person, I realized that's not me. Okay, now I do. That's not me. I'm just kind of either dealing with stress or picking up on something else, or because a lot of times when I see myself as a younger person going to school or doing something like that, it's not me. It's actually, I find out there's actually somebody in my family or something like that, but it's not me. This dream I had, it was me, and it was my age and the way I look like right now, and maybe I guess 1 or 2 years older. Okay, and I had gotten off work. I had a nice, successful day in the dream. I'm telling you about it. I've gotten off work. I had a nice, successful day. It was really, really nice, and did my usual thing I usually do, and then I went to sleep. Okay, yeah, it's a dream within a dream. I went to sleep. So in dream, my alarm clock went off, or my phone, whatever you want to call it, and I woke up. And this was, I woke up and it was my day off, so got myself together, as like everybody else does. Had my cup of coffee. I was like, okay, I got a couple things I need to take care of. So, and I was in the dream. When I went to sleep, I was in Pennsylvania. This is super important. And the place I live now, the apartment. So I open the door and I step outside the door, right? Lock the door and everything. I step outside. All of a sudden, I notice something different. First of all, like when I walk out of my apartment, I have to go through the hallway and all this other stuff. I'm boom, right there, like a regular apartment, and like where you just walk down the stairs and you can go to your parking lot. Okay, so when I walk out, I'm no longer at my apartment in Pennsylvania. So I'm walking around and people know me. People knew me. Okay. Oh, you don't work today? I was like, no, and I'm trying to be cool because I'm freaking out, right? And I'm in this really, really tall building in Seattle, all right? And this building was nice. These buildings were I would say low and middle income, okay? And they went about how much you made, okay? And they were really, really nice, but they were really tall buildings, Okay, these apartment buildings are really tall, and I'm like, where the heck am I? And I'm looking, I'm trying to keep cool, and I'm walking, and people knew me. So I was in like a whole different dimension. It was almost like it was the same timeline, but in a whole different dimension. A whole, you know, my same age, maybe a year or two older, everything. And I'm walking around looking. People knew me. They knew that I work and all this other stuff. All right. And I'm chatting with people, talking to them, trying to keep cool because I'm like, where in the heck am I? It was like I just walked from me being here in Pennsylvania, walked out of my apartment and stepped right into a whole different timeline that was in sync with mine, but a whole different reality. Okay. Yes, I had a job and I was working and people knew me. It was friendly. It was in the springtime. And because I lived in Seattle before, that's why I knew it was Seattle. Okay. Seattle had a different vibe. It wasn't the Seattle you know now. They actually had a game plan. They implemented it. Things got better. Okay, it was actually starting to be a nice place to live. So, just letting you know that. And they had all these buildings that they had built. They got their stuff together. They had these buildings built so they can get people off the street, give them help, you know, and even surprisingly gave more support to law enforcement. So law enforcement wasn't handcuffed, so law enforcement could do their job, help get people off the street, arrest people that were doing things wrong. And it was really, really positive. Okay, it was like they went through a dark time, and then they learned, they implemented. You know, they did some conservative stuff, some liberal stuff. They implemented, they worked together, and they got it together. And it was beautiful. It was nice. It was clean again. Okay, and it just freaked me out because it was like I was living this life, same timeline, different. I don't know if you want to call it universe or whatever, you know, multiverse, whatever. But it was, you know, me. And they knew me. I had a job. I was working, you know. I was, you know, at peace, content. So it was really, really strange. And just weird to walk. I was just kind of amused and confused, you know, not, you know, afraid for my life or anything like that, okay? Because, you know, people knew me, and I apparently had friends. Who knows if I was in a relation? Who knows? You know, it was like me in a whole different dimension, whole different, maybe universe, whatever, whole different dimension, same timeline going on. Okay, it was so strange, and when I woke up, I was so tired because I worked in this existence, lived my life, worked, did what I, you know, normally do, had a nice successful day, went to bed, woke up. Went to bed, went to sleep, and in my dream, I'm living a different life, another life, same timeline, different place. Just walk right out from where I am into another. It was such a thrill, man. Oh, man. But anyway, I wanted to tell you about that, all right? I wanted to tell you about that, and it was like, and it wasn't negative. It wasn't negative. It was just trippy. It's the best way to say it, you know. It was just trippy. All right. So that's my story time. I hope you enjoy it. And hopefully I can give you more story times in the future. Okay, my work schedule is getting a little bit back to normal. So, which is a good thing. All right. Anyway, I guess I'll wrap to y'all later. Y'all stay safe out there, stay warm, and peace.